Alright, YouTube, it is the Bat Nerd, and welcome to a movie review with me. Today I am reviewing X-Men Dark Phoenix. This is written and directed by Simon Kinberg, starring Jame McAvoy, Micheal Fassbender, Jennifer Lawrence, Nicholas Hoult, Sophie Turner, Sheridan, Alexandra Shipp, Jessica Chastain, and Evan Peters. So this is the recent and final installment of the original X-Men franchise, the 12th installment of the X-Men movies, set in 1992. Well, opens up in 1975, then we go to 1992, where on a mission in space, after the X-Men rescue some astronauts, some solo flare gets into Jean Grey's body, and she becomes the Dark Phoenix, and then these alien shapeshifters come down on Earth as well to take Earth and use the Phoenix entity to rebuild the Earth in their way. And the X-Men are gonna put up a fight because they're not standing for it, whilst also trying to maintain their reputation as being on humans' side. So let's get on my likes and dislikes. First of all, I like the acting. Jame McAvoy returning as Charles Xavier, this time fully bald, bald-headed, and Micheal Fassbender returning as Magneto. Usually by now when they recruit Jean Grey, they've grown into Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, but because of Days of Future Past altering the timeline, I kind of get why they're still pretty much the same. Plus, Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart are pretty old guys now, so they probably retired from the role, but I think they definitely still act. Okay, so, I like them people in it. I like Nicholas Hoult as Beast, and Sophie Turner, she did a great job too as Jean Grey. And of course, she was recently in Game of Thrones. She's known for, is it Arya Stark in Game of Thrones? But in this, she is Jean Grey. And Evan Peters was alright. So was Jennifer Lawrence in the small screen time she had. Yes, that's gonna come into my dislikes, which is right now. So, did I like this movie? Not really. I thought it was a bit of a snooze fest. Especially in the final act, I was struggling to keep my eyes open, focus on it, and I ended up getting out my phone to keep awake and focusing on, at least trying to focus on the film. And yeah, this movie just was rushed. Not only that, I think I kind of knew this movie was gonna suck because it kept getting delayed. See, it was meant to come out in the February Valentine's Day of last year, but then it got pushed back into the summer, then it got pushed back to the autumn, and then it got pushed all the way back to now, the summer of this year, and yeah, in fact, I can see the same with New Mutants. I have no hopes for that movie now. I won't be surprised if they shelved New Mutants, because that was meant to come out last year in April, then it got pushed back to the April of 2019, then the summer of 2019, now it's coming out in the spring of 2020. I don't think it's going to be a great movie, so I have no hopes for that. Anyway, back to Dark Phoenix. I like Jessica Chastain in this. I like the actress, but I have to say I didn't like her character. She first played a human, but then the aliens imitated her form. And I think her character was very bland and boring. I just did not think her character was that good. I don't blame Jessica Chastain for this. This movie just, what the hell, right? These people that made these movies clearly have no good knowledge of the Phoenix. They must not have read the comics, or at least seen it in the animated series in the 90s. But I have a good knowing of the Phoenix, and yeah, they had a second attempt at getting the Phoenix right, and did they do it? No, I don't think they did. I mean, this had the potential to be a good movie, but it just wasn't a good movie for me. I just, like I say, I struggle to focus in the final act. Yeah, it's just, towards the end, I didn't really care much for the characters at all. You know, it just started off like that good, and then it just went all the way down as the movie went on, and yeah, not the best one. You know, is it better than The Last Stand? Yeah, I would say so. Not as good as Wolverine, in my opinion. You know, X-Men Origins Wolverine, but, yeah, I just thought this movie could have been better, but it just wasn't, and I have to say I was very disappointed in that. So, the effects were okay, the story just, nah. So, okay, my ratings, I'm gonna give X-Men Dark Phoenix. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give this 2 batarangs out of 5. I'm being honest, this is an honest review. I also don't like that they killed off Mystique. Did I mention that? Jennifer Lawrence's character got killed off, and I think that really hurt the movie as well. So, yes, that has been my review on X-Men Dark Phoenix. Do you agree with what I say in this video? If so, let me know what you think's down in the comments below. We can have a discussion maybe. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description. So, until next time, Bad Nerd out.